What up, YouTube, man? It's Steven out here. Night Talk ish for you today, man. We got Michael Knowles, man, debating Pearl Davis, just pearly things on marriage. Yeah, I seen a few seconds of it and it was pretty interesting, man. But I'm mainly here to see if Michael Knowles can convince me otherwise on the broken institution of marriage, bro. Because I already know Pearl gonna come up here with this and echo the same things that I be voicing about marriage and how it's a bad deal, up, don't do it. You know what I mean? But I know Michael Knowles super conservative, traditional, religious outlook on marriage, and I want to see if he can at least make me think twice about it. You know what I mean? But before we dive on into this, man, please dive into this. Pull up the shop, StevieKnight.com, man. Anytime you see your boy rocking some drip that you rocking with, man, pull up to the site, find something like I got you. And without further ado, let's get into the debate. This should say men should bow out. I agree.
My whole point is that I think that men should be entitled to their children. I don't think it's fair the way the system is. You know, regardless of where you fall, it's not fair that women get custody 90% of the time. It's not fair that men are always paying alimony, they're always paying child support, and that they're punished for being traditional. Because the more time they spend providing for their family, the way they calculate it in child support is they kind of do I gotcha. You know, you did the right thing. You provided for your family. Why are you punished in child custody cases?
Well, you didn't do the right thing if you got divorced.
Right, but it's filed by women 70 to 80% of the time.
It goes even higher, actually. It goes even higher. So
if women are, college educated.
If women are college educated, but I guess this is the key, Pearl. To me, this is the key because, the liberals love to say, see, college-educated women, they favor liberal policies, which is true, but I don't think that college education signifies a particularly strong education.
Okay.
To me, it's clearly a sign of liberalism. So then, I don't mean to blame the victim here if I'm talking about the men, but it would seem to me if you don't want to get divorced, not marrying a liberal woman is a good place to start. Mm-hmm. If the more liberal women are, the more likely they are to divorce. It's almost like a truism, right? It's like saying, the more likely a woman is to support divorce, the more likely she is to divorce. Mm-hmm. Well, then why would a man marry a woman who would support divorce?
What percent of women do you think are marriageable?
What do you mean by marriageable?
No.
Yeah, man. This ain't get out to a good start for you, Michael. Well, at least for me, bro. I'm here to see if you're going to change my mind. Nah, bro, because you proving Pearl's point, cuz. First of all, he blamed the dudes, but he blamed them for getting with college-educated women. Because chances are, if Shawty got degrees, if she took a few classes, the chance you getting divorced is pretty high. You know what I mean? Like what Pearl said, like how many fucking women you think out here are not liberal, bro? Especially now these little young teeny popper ass bitches, bro. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like all these woke ass, brainwashed ass bitches, cuz like that was a crazy statement, bro. That was a crazy statement. And then he further proved Pearl's point by saying, like, it's not 80%, it's actually 90% when they're college educated, bro. What the fuck? What's up, man? So, you want men to sign up for that? Where you think these unicorns are, dog? Where you think the dumb the dumb bitches that live under rocks? Find me a woman that's not college educated and has not been affected by the feminist movement. It's pretty much what you're saying, bro. Like, where the unicorns at, dog? Where the unicorns at, bro? Pearl ain't have to say shit. Michael already got them lost this debate.
Tattoos, no debt, not overweight, doesn't openly hate men. It's not the majority, Michael.
At all.
Would you agree it's the minority?
Who are marriageable?
The minority. Even if we look at just overweight. 70% of women. Sometimes I think you guys are so out of touch.
I don't think
like 70%. You want a fat wife? It's like, come on, no guys. This is what you're telling men to sign up for.
I just seen a stat. Me and my girl was talking about the other day, bro. The average height for a woman in America is 5'3". At an average weight of 170 pounds. It's average. I think men were 5'9", 197. I mean, 5'3", 170. Yeah, she had it right, dog. Michael, you a little bit out of touch, big dog.
Well, what I'm telling
And
them,
so-
I guess what I'm
And
telling
that's my point. It's not the majority. And when is the last time you dated? Like 10 years? You've been
A long
married for
time
a
ago.
while.
Yeah,
So
long time.
sometimes you talk, and I just think you're a bit out of touch with
you're
the
saying
current
I'm
dating
okay.
market.
No, that's fair. You're saying
You know, 'cause
I
I could
never
say this-
swiped. I never did any of these things.
Correct.
that
And I'm
modern people
saying,
do.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, I've interviewed 1,000 women. I could give
Yeah.
you examples in real life too. I mean, that's a ton of people, Michael.
Sure.
So,
Sure. I have no doubt that
Yeah.
the dating pool is difficult now. But
and the problem is that the state is the legal enforcement arm.
well, that's by definition. That's
Correct. So there's no way for a man to get married in 2024 without being entered into the state contract.
but that's always.
And so I understand, but I understand men's hesitation when the quality of women has gone down.
But what if-
I don't tell men not to get married or like what to do. I think every man has to decide for themselves. But I don't think you're going to win a lot of support, or I think you have to understand the problem in order to come up with the solution.
So you are telling men, at the very least, you're observing that it is not advisable today in 2024 to get married.
I would say that every man has to pick for himself.
Girl, just say
But
it,
I
man.
think
Don't be scared, dog.
objectively,
Say it.
If me and you sign a contract and one of us is paid to leave, you would never sign that business deal. You would
I did
never
sign
sign
that
it.
business deal. I did, right? If you're saying that's the state of marriage now, I did get married, therefore I did sign it.
Okay, well, congratulations, but I think a lot of men are going to be hesitant to do that.
And you're saying
Yeah.
it's rational for them to be hesitant.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's advisable,
No, not advisable.
but rational.
Every man, like, okay,
What's the
I'll
difference?
give you an example. I'm not here. I think men have had enough of women telling them what to do. I'm not
Pearl,
telling men.
goddamn, man. Just goddamn say it, man. Don't be goddamn trying to skate and play both sides, bro. Like, you don't think men should get married, just scared. Just say it. Why you scared? Everybody knows how you feel. Just say it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Flex nuts. No, don't do it, bro. The risk is not worth the reward. You know, Michael probably found him a little conservative ass feminine woman that does exactly what he needs her to do. The chances she should have asked him that, bro. Should have asked him that. It was to compare his woman to the women today, but he has no idea of what women are today, right? He don't have an idea of what men are today either. But yeah, she hit the nail on the head, bro. Like, you have to know about what you're talking about to develop an opinion on it. And if you're not aware of the current dating climate, then what are you talking about? I just made a community post on that shit, bro. Like, is dating dead? Bro, it was like overwhelming the amount of y'all that said it's dead, bro. It was like 6% said it's pretty much it's cool or it's alive and thriving. It was either it's dead or that shit is on fucking life support. He living in La La Land. It's crazy out here in these streets, cuz. You lucky to have somebody at the crib you ain't got to worry about no bullshit with.
But I think your situation is going to be completely different than the average Joe making $45,000 a year. If your marriage goes south, you have the money to afford lawyers.
You still gonna lose
I have
half
the
though?
money, but I'm
You
going
have
to
the
lose
money.
half my.
Facts.
What?
One of the.
But do you think you're in the same position as the average man making $45,000 a year? The answer is no.
No, but I
The
don't.
answer is no.
She
I don't
shoulda
think it's
goddamn pressed them, dog. Like, bruh, if y'all do, if it does, and half, you're losing half. Probably gonna lose more than that, bro. 'Cause I doubt his girl's working. You know what I mean? You losing the crib, you losing the car, you losing your 401k, you losing all that shit. She should have pressed them, dog. Come on, Pearl.
because of my money, though. You know what I think?
What are you talking about now?
The answer is no.
No, but I
The
don't.
answer is no.
I don't think it's because of my money, though. You know what I think? It's.
What?
Afford lawyers.
I have the money, but I'm
You
going
have
to
the
lose
money.
half my money.
What?
One of the.
But do you think you're in the same position as the average man making $45,000 a year? The answer is no.
No, but I don't.
He's
answer
at a
is
higher
no.
risk,
I don't
though.
think it's because of my money, though.
He had a higher
You know
risk,
what I
though.
think it's because, well, look, when I got married, I didn't have a lot of money, but now I have more money.
No.
But I think there's a bigger distinction here,
Okay.
which is I am of a religious view and practice that
here we go.
does not recognize the reality of divorce. Not only do we discourage it, I'm a mackerel snapping
What?
paper.
He said he's religious, so they don't recognize the reality of divorce. So he's delusional. His religion allows him to live in delusion, this is just not going the right direction. That literally came out of his mouth verbatim. Verbatim. That's not smart, dog. That's not smart.
Not
Bro,
only
he literally just fucking said that.
in practice that does not recognize the reality of divorce. Not only do we discourage it, not only, I'm a mackerel snapping papist, a member of
Okay.
the Catholic faith.
I'm Catholic too.
You're Catholic also.
I'm also Catholic.
So, marvelous news.
Yeah.
We do
And
not.
Catholics are not immune to divorce. I have seen it. I've seen people getting married for the second time. They still get communion, and the number of annulments is
Well,
going up.
that's not licit.
The number, but
That's
they
a grave
do. But
moral
that's
sin for
no.
them
But
to do.
I know. But it doesn't matter because it happens all the time.
But you can,
And
that's
so
like saying,
it
it's like saying,
totally.
I see someone who
we
calls
have
himself
a
Catholic
record.
but
We have a
doesn't practice
record
his
number
faith.
of annulments this year in the Catholic Church. You cannot. The Catholic Church is getting more. You see the Pope, and I think we could agree on this stuff.
The Pope for all of the liberal statements that have appeared in the press under his name. The Pope is generally pretty good on matters of sex and marriage. He's pretty clear. When you say Catholics get divorced, it has happened. There's a distinction between an annulment.
It's around. I looked it up before this. It's around 25, 35.
So that's how. Yeah,
It's around. Yeah, it's around 35%. And so that's
the
not a
national
small
average.
percentage.
What's the national average? Like 45% roughly. So
Well, 2024 it was 50.
okay, so
So I know
even
everyone
more to-
splits hairs over like the 5-10%, but
Call it
regardless,
50
it's
then.
not small.
So what that means then is that if you're a man, and I totally grant that dating pool's tough and the economy's tough and
Okay.
the divorce courts are terrible and divorce laws are terrible, I grant
But they
all
should
that.
sign up anyway.
But you can't just shit on that though, bro. Like that's the whole crux of the argument. I get all that. Anyway, let me see what he about to say.
Before we even get to that,
Okay.
before we get to that, one way to mitigate one's risk in marriage of divorce would be to be just any old Catholic, right? Because you then reduce the likelihood of divorce by 16% immediately. 16 percentage points, much more than 16% from the 50% number. So then, what if you're a Muslim?
Okay.
The divorce rates among Muslims, even a little lower, 30%.
Okay.
Divorce rates among Orthodox Jews, 30, as low, there's a lot of different kind of Jews, but it goes down to as low as 10. And then you get down to a little more of the old school Catholics, which is kind of how I practice. There aren't great numbers on it.
Do you go to Latin Mass?
Traditional Latin Mass,
Okay.
the like.
Yeah. That's
those-
a lot of patience.
It's a, but
that's
frankly,
a tough
I
one.
find it.
No, it's good. It's good. Latin Mass is a little better.
It seems like it goes
is,
faster.
Yeah.
That argument is crazy, bruh. So, like, in order to increase the chances of your marriage lasting, become religious. That's all you got. That's not reality, bro. He sounds like one of these delusional ass women that think that they can be out here, going crazy, busting it open, catching bodies, and then still think that they can get their Prince Charming 10 years down the road. This is how he sounds. It's like society is what it is. I don't even think he's aware of how fucked up the dating market is. I think he just has a little inkling of what it is, but there's no way he fucking knows. But maybe he does know, and that just proves the point that he's delusional. To use that as an argument, knowing the current status of Western culture, social media, woke agenda, liberalism, feminist movement, all like just become religious. Nah, bro. At this point, dog, we've gone past the point of no return. But that doesn't even need to be said, dog. He's delusional. He's delusional, bro. Like Pearl don't have to say anything. His argument is just making marriage look that much more impossible. If I gotta go become Muslim in order for this shit to fucking work. Like, come on, dog. What's the chance of that shit fucking happening? Come on, dog. You gotta live in reality, bro. Like, people are becoming less and less and less religious day by day, which is part of the problem, but it does not negate the fact that this is reality. This is what we're working with, bro. And nothing that he said is gonna fix it. Nothing he said is made me even, bat an eye about, okay, he has a point there. Come on, dog. He sound delusional, bro. Like, regardless of how fucked up society is, regardless of how, fat these bitches is and how liberated they are and how much they throwing pussy around and how fucked up divorce laws are and shit, you still should pursue marriage. It's what? It's like everybody got them firing shots at you, and you don't need a bulletproof vest. Go out there, you be all right.
And the shorter.
No, it's a little bit better in the landmass. I'd agree.
But when it comes to divorce, the numbers are a little sparse here. It's like 5 to maybe 10%.
But the problem is with most of those stats, most of those studies were done before social media. Anyone that dated before and after social media knows it completely changed the game.
How do you mean?
Yeah, he's out of touch for real.
Women now have access to men anywhere. And cheating and goes like dating. The number one way people are meeting under 30 is dating apps.
Yep.
I mean, this is a completely different dating marketplace than when you were dating.
Though I guess,
and that's my point.
When I was dating,
there's no Catholic woman in divorce court. Women will throw out their religion very, very fast when they want to leave. You cannot pray a woman that wants to leave you into not leaving you. I think that in the current market, there are just not enough wives to go around. There are not enough wives to go, women that deserve to be wives, in my opinion. You'd agree on that, right?
Hell no, I don't agree.
I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Maybe I would agree, but I don't know exactly what you mean by it.
Okay. Do you think men should have standards?
Yes.
Do you think it's okay for them to want a woman that's in shape? Do you think that's an okay standard?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, a girl that's religious. Would you say that's good? Okay.
Necessary.
But that's not the majority. That's not the majority. So what are men supposed to do in the meantime?
They're supposed to
She
convince
should have got the little, what's the shit called? The delusion calculator to just see how delusional he is or how out of touch he is with reality. Not overweight. Religious, low body count, virgin maybe. What else would he be thinking about? Not college educated, bro. Like, bro, what's the chances of him finding that, bro? He gonna need about 5 bags of dog food, bro.
the women to get in shape and get religious.
Good luck. I've done it for a year. Good luck.
What did he say?
That's not the majority. So what are men supposed to do in the meantime?
Oh, and then the age too? I don't like late 20s, early 30s, I'd imagine. How old is Michael? He young, bro. In his 30s? Bruh. Bruh, you got 20 bags of dog food, bruh. He broke the goddamn calculator.
To convince the women to get in shape and get religious.
Oh,
Good luck. I've done it for a year. Good luck.
You haven't had, but maybe the men would be more persuasive than you would to these women.
Good luck.
I don't know.
Did the OnlyFans models quit that you interviewed?
I don't know if that, I've only interviewed a few on whatever.
No, they're the shows. That's the point.
There's actually,
I mean, miracles happen, but I wouldn't bet on it.
There are a couple gals who've written into my show, not from the Whatever podcast, but who were watching my show and, really watching in the member block and everything, who were both like online pornographers to some degree. And one said she was going to quit. I kind of lost track of her in the show. Another one quit, had a major conversion. And, what a wonderful evidence of the glory of God.
Was it the one on Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah, her OF link was still up. So a lot of times...
She denied it. Someone said that was true.
Her
I
OF link was still up.
Bruh,
Yes, it was. I checked
he's
it.
delusional, dog. That's wild, bro. Damn, Mike, he gonna bring up the one case, the exception to the rule? The exception to the rule that maybe this retired corn star was able to live happily ever after, bro. But what's the odds of that happening, big homie? What's the odds of that happening, dog? And then like her changing her career is one part of the equation. But then you got to find a man that's gonna be okay with what she did in the past. But Mike would definitely be okay with someone that has changed. They're born again. They're, living for the Lord, regardless of what they did in the past, man. But nah, fam. And then he's talking that talk, but in the bare bones of a dog in his heart, dog. Nah, fam. You could be out here living righteous as hell, bro. But when shit hits the fan, you was put in that situation, you be like, no, you're not gonna let some retired corn star be the fucking mother of your kids, bro. That's cap. I was expecting Pearl to, come with the red pill shit that goddamn pretty much destroys marriage from the inside out, dog. But Michael Knowles has been killing marriage this whole time on his own, bro. That's crazy.
I didn't.
Yes, it was. I'm positive.
She posted it and showed that it wasn't still up.
It was
I don't know.
still up, but okay.
I don't know. She seemed pretty sincere to me. But in any case, are you denying the principle that people can change?
Yeah, I mean, God can forgive you, but men don't have to.
I'm not talking about
think it's.
forgiveness. I'm not
but
talking about-
I
I'm
wouldn't
talking about
say-
repentance.
I wouldn't. Repentance is good, but I wouldn't say that makes her wife worthy if you still used to have an OF account.
Facts.
You would agree that men, in general,
Yeah.
should not date women that had OnlyFans accounts.
It's not ideal. But
Okay,
I don't
but
think it's
you can't
disqualifying.
definitively. You can't definitively say that a woman. Okay.
I don't think it's disqualifying. I mean,
Well,
because,
I think you're gonna have a tough time selling guys on that.
Ooh, I hear what I said, though.
I mean, to quote St. John Vianney, the saints didn't all start.
He
there,
try to
but they all
live too
ended.
holy, bro. Get the hell out of here, dog. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's raps, dog. It's rap, Knowles, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say Pearl smoked you smoked yourself, dog. But damn, bro, I was coming to you to see if you could, goddamn, give a motherfucker a reason to think twice about it, dog. Well, good, Google it, Moogle it, bro. You gone, dog. You sound like a fresh and fit bitch.